Hello students, welcome to Hari Chemistry. So today lecture, we will discuss the construction of molecular orbital energy level diagrams of homonuclear diatomic molecules and heteronuclear diatomic molecules by using linear combination of atomic orbital approach method. Okay, so remember student, so the construction of molecular orbital energy level diagrams, the number of molecular orbitals are formed is equal to its atomic orbital. Okay, so if the two atomic orbitals are combined, then we will get two molecular orbitals. One is bonding molecular orbital, another one is anti-bonding molecular orbital. Clear? So generally the molecular orbital has lower energy than the atomic orbital, and anti-bonding molecular orbital has higher energy than the atomic orbital. So these things you can keep in mind. And one more thing, that is, before we are going to fill the electrons in various molecular orbital energy level diagrams, first of all fill the electrons in lower energy orbital first. So first of all we will fill the electrons in lower energy orbital first. So first of all, the first electrons enter into the 1s orbital, then the next electron enter into the 2s. After filling of 2s orbital, then move to the 2p orbital. So what it indicates, the electrons enter into the lowest energy orbital is filled first. That is the first thing. The second thing, each orbital may hold two electrons with opposite spin. So here, so this is orbital has two electrons with opposite spins. Okay, so so you don't write like this manner. Okay, so don't write the filling of electrons in an orbital like this or like this manner, above and below. So means upward direction and downward direction. There is no need to write. So this is wrong way, or the filling of electrons in wrong method. So here always we can fill the electrons like upward spin and clockwise spin and anti-clockwise spin. So this is opposite spin. Okay, so that is very important. And also here always the filling of electrons in various orbital, so always we will keep in mind, so the following rules, that is Hund's rule, Hund's maximum electron density rule, and the second rule is Hobsbawm's rule, and the third rule is Pauli's exclusion principle. So you know very well about these three principles. So by using these three principles, so we can fill the electrons in various orbitals. Okay, right. The energy order of molecular orbitals has been determined mainly from spectroscopic data. So according to the spectroscopic data, so what is the energy order of various electrons? So the energy order for up to 14 electron system, the energy order for up to 14 electron system. So that is sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, pi 2py, pi 2pz is equal to sigma 2px, pi star 2py, pi star 2pz, sigma star 2px. So this is the energy order for up to 14 electron system. So means what it indicates, the electrons first enter into the 1s orbital first. After the filling of 1s electron in this 1s orbital, then it moves to the sigma star. After sigma star is completely filled, then the next electron moves into the 2s orbital. Clear? So this is the energy order for up to 14 electron system. Okay, so this evidence was given by, so this data was collected by the spectroscopic data. Okay, right. So next, energy order for above 14 electron rule, above 14 electron system, above 14 electron system. So this is up to 14 electron system and 14 electron system. So this is above 14 electron, means 15 electron, 16, 17, 18 like this. Okay. So this is sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s, then sigma 2px, pi 2py, pi 2pz, then pi star 2py, pi star 2pz, then sigma star 2px, sigma star 2px. So this is the energy order for above 14 electron system. So this rule for this is the order for up to 14 electron system. Here what it indicates, the pi 2py and pi 2pz here. So pi 2py and pi 2pz are having same energy. So that's why these are called as doubly degenerated. So doubly degenerated. So the energy of doubly degenerated. So the energy of pi 2py and pi 2pz are equal. So that's why these two pi set of orbitals we can call as doubly degenerated. Here also pi star 2py and pi star 2pz. So pi star 2py comma pi star 2pz has so same energy. So these two also we can call as a doubly degenerated orbital. Okay, so this is the energy order, student. So you keep in mind, so this energy order, it is very easy to construct the molecular orbital energy level diagrams of various diatomic molecules. Okay, right. So after this energy order, how to calculate the bond order? How to calculate the bond order? Okay, so here the bond order is equal to bond order is equal to half into the difference between number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital and number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital. So that is half into number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital. So this is the formula for the calculation of bond order. Okay, so number of electrons in bonding molecular orbitals minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital. So you will get the information about bond order between two homodiatomic molecules or heterodiatomic molecules. So this is the formula for the calculation of bond order. And also here, so bond order is inversely proportionality to the bond length. Bond order is inversely proportionality to the bond length. So bond order is inversely proportionality to the bond length. So means bond order is more. So bond order is more means bond length is short, and if the bond length is more, the bond order is short. So the bond order and so bond length has irreverse, means reciprocal to each other. So if the bond order is more, if for a diatomic molecule has a bond order is more, then the bond length is very short. Okay, if for example for a homodiatomic molecule the bond length is more, so means the bond order is less. So we will discuss one by one. Okay, so this is a bond relation between bond order and bond length. Okay, right. So next we will move to the, so this is the energy order, student. So please keep in mind. So remember one thing, that is, if it is a 14 electron system, the first the p electrons enter into the pi 2 py and pi 2 pz, then moves to the sigma 2p orbital. But in the case of above 14 electron system, student, the electrons enter into the sigma 2px first, then pi 2py and pi 2pz. Clear? So that is energy order for up to 14 electron system and above 14 electron system. Clear? Right. So next we will construct the simple molecular orbital energy level diagram of H2 molecule. H2 molecule. Okay, right. So this is H2 molecule, student. So construction of MOED of H2 molecule. Okay. So first of all, we will write the basic information about H2 molecule. Clear? So first of all, so hydrogen atomic number 1. So electronic configuration is 1s1. Okay, so the electronic configuration is 1s1, right. So then H2 hydrogen molecule electronic configuration, H2 molecule electronic configuration, that is according to the energy order, that is equal to sigma 1s2. Okay. So because the two hydrogen atoms, so 1s of one hydrogen atom, 1s of another hydrogen atom are combined or overlap, then it will form H2 molecular orbital. Okay, right. So here this is atomic orbital of hydrogen atom, student. So this is the atomic orbital of hydrogen atom. So with 1s1 configuration. So here you can see. So this is molecular orbital. This is another hydrogen atom. So with 1s1 configuration. So this is H2 molecule. So this is the H2 molecule. Clear? So this hydrogen atom has 1s electron. Here also this hydrogen atom has 1s electron. So these two atomic orbitals are combined or overlap. So then we will get the molecular orbital. So means here how many electrons we have? 2 electrons. So therefore these 2 electrons first filled into the lowest energy level first, that is sigma 1s2. So this is 1 and 2. So what I said, student? So in orbital, so generally each orbital hold 2 electrons only with opposite spins. That is very, very important. Okay. Here there is no electrons, that is a sigma 1s0. Sigma star 1s0. This is sigma 1s2. Clear? So then we will write the bond order. So what is bond order, student? So bond order is equal nothing but number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital minus anti-bonding molecular orbital divided by 2. So that is half into, so 2 minus 0 by 2. So that is equal to 2 minus 0 means nothing but, student. So 2 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 1. So what is the bond order of H2 molecule, student? 1. And also how to calculate the magnetic property. Okay, so remember, student, so how to find out or how to determine the magnetic property of any homonuclear diatomic molecule or heteronuclear diatomic molecule. So you can consider the valency electrons. Okay, so here, so this is the energy, this is only we have the electrons in this level only. So there is no electrons in 1 sigma star 1s. So therefore here, so we will consider these 2 electrons only. For example, if 1 electron is present here, so then we will consider this orbital. Okay, so don't consider this. So here we will consider this is the valency orbital. So here this is the least energy level with the electrons are paired up. If the electrons are paired up means nothing but what will happen? So due to the electron repulsions with the applied external magnetic field, so therefore here the magnetic force of lines cannot travel to the substance, so it repels with the substance, so that's why it exhibits the diamagnetic property. So therefore, what is the magnetic property of H2 molecule, student? So diamagnetic property. So because the pairing of electrons, so these pairing of electrons repelled with the external magnetic field. So therefore, the magnetic force of lines are repelled from the substance. So here, for example, this is the substance. So the magnetic force of lines cannot travel from this substance. So the magnetic force of lines are traveled from here. So the magnetic force of lines traveled from like this direction, north pole to south pole. Okay, if it is a paramagnetic substance, then the magnetic force of lines are travel to the magnetic force of lines are passing through the substance. But here, so these electron repulsions are possible. So due to these electron repulsions, it repels with the applied external magnetic field. So that's why here the electrons are completely paired up, then it indicates it is a diamagnetic property. Clear? So this is H2 molecule. Okay, right. So next we will move to the helium 2 plus molecule, student. So here this is helium 2 plus molecule, He2 plus molecule. He2 plus molecule means nothing but, student, so He, helium is a atomic number 2. So but here we have two helium atoms, so that means 4 electrons, but 1 electron is lost from the 1 helium atom here. Okay, so this is helium atomic number 2, but the electronic configuration is sigma 1s2. Okay, so but in He2 plus the electronic configuration or energy order, so energy order, so that is sigma 1s2 sigma star 1s, sigma 1s2 sigma star 1s1. Clear? So this is helium, 1 helium atom with 1s2 configuration, but here we will write another helium atom with so 1s1 configuration only. Okay, so 1 helium atom with 1s2, another helium atom with 1s1 configuration. Okay, so here this is the paired up electron, student. So this is the paired up electron. So here we have 3 electrons. The atomic orbital has 3 electrons, but the maximum number of electrons can hold in orbital 2 electrons only. So therefore, the third electron is enter into the sigma star 1s orbital. So therefore, it becomes sigma star 1s1. Okay, clear? So this is helium 2 plus molecule. This is helium 2 plus molecule. Okay, clear, student? So here what is the bond order? So bond order is equal nothing but, student, the number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital. Clear? So therefore here half into, so number of bonding molecular electron is 2 and number of anti-bonding molecular orbital electrons 1. So therefore 1 by 2 into, so 1 by 2 into 2 minus 1 means nothing but, student, 1. So that is equal to half. That is equal to half. Okay. So here the bond order is 1 by 2. The bond order is 1 by 2. Clear? So what is the magnetic property, student? So don't see this lowest energy level, student. So please focus the outer orbital. So please focus outer orbital. So this outer orbital has 1 unpaired electron. So therefore He2 plus, if unpaired electrons are there, so this He plus 2 molecule exhibit paramagnetic property. Paramagnetic property. So He2 plus helium 2 plus can exhibit paramagnetic property. So this is the construction of a simple homonuclear diatomic molecules, and also it is easy to calculate bond order and magnetic property. Okay, clear, student?